Now we're going to do something fairly easy. I bought this um, ring filer at Summit Racing. I had the manual. It's right here. This time I actually read the manual because I don't want to assemble my whole engine and realize that I filed the rings not properly and my engines I need to do everything again. So I read this. It comes with the instruction. Also comes with this filer and this little lip in here, this L, and you just put in here, so you screw in your table. I don't know if my table is cricket or this thing here, but yeah, anyway, let's go with my table is cricket. And it also comes with this here. It's a very nice ring, the disc, right? And this thing that you put in here has some curves, so when you crank this, you kind of don't hit your bench. So I assembled this part already, and the only thing you need really is the this socket on the outside, which is a 17 millimeter. You just put in here and twist using your hands, and then boom, it's tight enough. Then you get this. Yeah, weird. Anyway, and now we need to assemble the disc in there, so let me do this. This is the screw. We need to unscrew this guy here, but in order to unscrew that, I need to stop that bolt, that hole in there with this, so I'm able to use this wrench in here and open it. Let me use two hands. Alright, I think it's enough, right? So I just put in there. It's the other way. I never win that battle with the screws. I never know which side. Righty tighty, left loosey, something like that. But I don't know. Anyway, big screw. There are two of those things in here, so I kept one down there. The other one is here on my screw, and what I'm going to do is slide this disc in there, and of course slide. Oh wow, it's harder than I anticipated. And that's it. Just, there's no secret here. It's just a screw, and you screw, and when it's about to get tight, it's going to stop in here. And what I'm going to do is going the other route now. I will stop this guy with my tool right here, and I'm going to crank this. Well, I think it's tight enough. Okay, so I move all the way to the other side of the bench because we need to have a free area where we can move this, right? So if this is on the other side, it will hit my workbench, so it won't work. So one thing I forgot is the tool I use, the wrench I use to assemble the disc in here is a 7/16, and that's it. And this big one here was the 17 millimeter. So basically how this works now, you put your tool here. If you want to screw this in your bench, just go ahead. I don't think we go crazy, so it doesn't quite matter. So you get your ring. This is the first ring, the top one, and you put your ring all the way into those screws, right? And the side you want to work on, you touch that side on the ring. So you can see here that this side here is not touching and that side is touching, right? Of course, this ring here I don't care because this is the old one, and I already checked. I know that the gap wasn't enough for a turbo car. I don't think he had a turbo, but anyway. And now what you do is touching this part of the ring or this part of the ring in here or here, you're gonna turn this slowly a few times and counterclockwise, so towards you if you are sitting behind the tool like me, right? So you go all the way, touch there, hold firmly, and you do it. So you can hear that happening, and you're gonna have a feel of how much you worked on. So you can see here, for example, it's a little bit shiny, so this already took a little that, but I still think that, oops, the other side. So they say to do it the other side because you don't have sharp things going on the outside. So you see now I have an even area that I got material out of there, right? So now you need to get, if you touch this here, you see that it's a little sharp, so you need to get a little filer or something very, very thin and clean up a bit. So I have like a 1500 grit sandpaper. I can try that, but usually use a stone and that's enough. I just want to be sure that when I touch here it's clean, and then you go in your engine, put this in your cylinder, and this is going to show you what the gap is. So if you went over, you are screwed. If you went under, you just come here and do a little more, right? So then you would come here, touch the wall, be sure that's touching the wall. So you see here I'm touching the wall, but I don't want to do like this. So I want to touch, if both of my things are touching the screws, I can just press this a little bit and you see that everything is touching, and then you go a little further and stop, measure, just do a few times. I think I did too much anyway, but again, this is just a test. I should be doing this to the inside, never to the outside. It's very shiny, so that's the material that we removed. And of course, I mean, if you do like this, you see that if this is touching 100%, it's a straight. I know that it looks straight to me. And that's it for this video. It's 2 a.m. I'm kind of tired. I did a lot of stuff today. I got videos of everything, and I'm gonna put this video together tomorrow probably and upload. But yeah, this is just to show you how this Summit Racing ring filer works. I'm gonna have a video filing my actual rings, which are these ones here, and probably another video installing on my cylinder head, the cylinder head, and then installing the connecting rods. So cool. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see everything that's happening on Monica, which is my Mitsubishi Eclipse, and thanks for the support.